Today, we will be reviewing the MIPS dashboard. MIPS stands for the Merit-Based Incentive Payment System. This allows eligible clinicians to earn a performance-based payment adjustment to their Medicare payment. With the MIPS dashboard, you can track your progress throughout your MIPS performance period and make any necessary corrections before submitting your data. To begin, open the MIPS dashboard from the Reports menu. The first step will be to select your configuration or to create a new one if you have not done so already. To add a new configuration, select the plus icon and fill in the various parameters for configuration name, performance period, eligible clinician or all eligible clinicians in the practice, and the various parameters for each category of the MIPS program. This includes quality, advancing care information, and improvement activities. Keep in mind that the fourth category for cost will not be available for 2017. Also, do note that the performance period must be set to at least 90 days. If the performance period is less than 90 days, the system will prompt you as a reminder before saving. For the Advancing Care Information and Improvement Activity sections, there will be information available via the Do I Qualify link. This will allow you to see if you're eligible for each exemption. Now, when you have completed the fields, press OK to save your configuration. Notice that once you select your configuration, each of the categories will have a category score, a weighted score, and the last calculated or last modified date. Likewise, the system will also calculate an estimated MIPS total composite score for your reference. By default, quality reporting is weighted as 60%, advancing care information as 25%, and improvement activity as 15%. If a user is configured to be exempt from reporting for advancing care information, the quality category will be weighted as 85%, and advancing care information will be 0% and disabled. Once a configuration is selected in the MIPS dashboard, you can access the Quality Measures dialog to select the quality measures for your performance period. In the Quality Measures dialog, the existing measures will be listed and categorized as Outcome Measures, High Priority Measures, or Other. You may select as many measures as you'd like. However, at least one outcome or high priority measure must be selected. The selected measures will then appear in the right side window. Once you have selected your measures, you can calculate your estimated score by clicking the Calculate button. After the system is done collecting and running data for the performance period, a total score will appear at the bottom. After the total score has been calculated, you can run a reconciliation report to view which patients have been counted or not counted towards your score. Once you are ready to submit a QRDA file for submission, you can select the corresponding button below. For more information on how to begin this process, especially if you have chosen to report through the STI Quality Reporting Registry, please see our clinical release notes. If you are finished with the Quality Measures section, you can click OK, which will save the selected quality measures and maintain any scores. The next selection in the MIPS dashboard is the Advancing Care Information dialog. This section is broken up into 3 areas for base score, performance score, and bonus points. The base score must be completed before any other section of the ACI will count. To receive the base score of 50 points, you must have performed a security risk analysis and have a numerator of 1 or more for the 3 measures below. You also have the option to select Include Controlled Substances in the e-prescribing measure. To run the base performance, click the corresponding Calculate button. Next is the Performance Score section. The first option lets you check off whether you have submitted data for an immunization registry. This grants you 10 points. In addition, 6 measures can be calculated for up to an additional 10 to 20 points, respectively. Once you have selected your options, you can calculate your estimated score by clicking the Calculate button. After the system is done calculating, your scores will appear in the corresponding columns in the grid. If necessary, you can also run a reconciliation report and print the results via the corresponding buttons. Notice that there is also a bonus points section. The bonus points section has an option to check off whether you have submitted data to one or more public health or clinical data registries. This activity is worth 5 points. The final score is then listed at the bottom as a breakdown of base scores, performance scores, and any bonus points. Once you are finished with this section, you may click the OK button, which will save any calculated scores and selections. The next section you can configure on the MIPS dashboard is Improvement Activities. To select activities that you qualify for during your performance period, click the Improvement Activities button. This dialog is then broken into 3 tabs: ACI Bonus, High Weighted, and Medium Weighted Activities. Each tab will display a list with a link for more information and a yes/no selection box. Keep in mind that high priority activities are worth 20 points and medium weight are worth 10 points. Notice that the total score, which is capped at 40 points, is listed at the bottom. Once you are finished making your selections, clicking the OK button will save any scores and will automatically update the MIPS dashboard and estimated MIPS total composite score. We hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on the MIPS dashboard. For more information on the requirements for MIPS, you may select the link at the bottom left-hand corner or visit our website at sticomputer.com/MIPS.